Have you ever heard the phrase push the envelope? What does it mean? To push the envelope means to go beyond the normal limits or boundaries. It's like when you're re-driving a car and you want to see how fast it can go. You push the envelope, you push the limits, and then you break the speed limit. I want to challenge you today to push the envelope of your comfort zone. I want you to do something that scares you, something that you've been wanting to do but you haven't done yet because you're scared. They never go beyond it. They never push the envelope. And as a result, they never really live to their full potential. I want you to push the envelope. I want you to go beyond your comfort zone. Thank you for watching this video. Don't be like most people. I want you to be an outlier. I want you to push the envelope. Most people have this thing inside of them that keeps them from being successful. And he met this holy man who was sitting on the side of the road and he was just meditating. And the guy was like, "Wow, you're so peaceful. How do you do it?" And the holy man was like, "Well, I'm just sitting here and I'm not thinking about anything." The guy was like, "Yeah, right?" And the holy man was like, "No, I'm serious. I'm not thinking about anything." So the guy sat down next to him and he closed his eyes and he tried to meditate. After a few minutes, the guy opened his eyes and he was like, "I can't do this. It's too hard." And the holy man just smiled and he said, "That's the same thing people tell me every day. They say it's too hard, it's too difficult. But I don't think it's difficult at all." The guy was like, "How can you say that? It's so hard." And the holy man said, "Because most people try to push the envelope of their comfort zone. They try to go beyond it, but they only go a few inches outside of it and then they give up. If you really want to push the envelope, if you really want to go beyond your comfort zone, you have to go further. You have to go much, much further. It's like a little voice in their head that tells them they can't do something. I want you to listen to that voice and I want you to prove it wrong. I want you to push the envelope and see how far you can go. Are you listening? Are you hearing me? I want you to push the envelope. He said, "Most people have this thing inside of them that keeps them from being successful." He said, "It's like a little voice in their head that tells them they can't do something. I want you to listen to that voice and I want you to prove it wrong. I want you to push the envelope and see how far you can go. You know, most people live their lives within the boundaries of their comfort zone. You know, when I was in college, I had this one professor who used to tell us, 'You are your own worst enemy.' You know, when I graduated from college, I had this one professor who always told us, 'You are your own worst enemy.' You know, there's this one story about this guy who was traveling in India, so I want you to do that today. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with your family and friends.